Hey guys. So these are the notes on the Big Bang. I know you were all excited. We've talked a little bit about it. You've done an activity today, you've watched a video. So let's go through some of these notes. So the first thing I want you to do is click on the notes in Canvas and go to this video. All right, so that gives you a little bit of an idea what we're talking about. Okay, let me get this back full screen for you. There you go. All right, so we've watched the video. So you all completed a timeline on Monday. And through that timeline, you took everything that happened in the universe and put it into a year. So when you look at the beginning of the universe, 13.7 billion years ago, that's where your year started. Okay? So around 5 billion years ago, our sun was born, when all those heavy elements around it clumped into planets. Okay? 3.8 billion years ago, simple life evolves on Earth. Plants, bacteria, things like that. Okay? And then modern times, you can just see how far everything has gone. So the Big Bang is a theory about what the universe was like in the beginning and what's happening in the universe now. Okay, this is one of those concepts that can be, people like to see it black or white. We need to think of it in the gray area and how they mix. So looking at this, what do you see? I see an abstract art piece. I see circles. I see waves. Okay, the universe is expanding. So think that very center circle is where it all began. Okay, and it's expanding out as it goes on. So in the beginning, the universe was very small, hot, and dense. Okay, as the universe expands, it's also cooling down over time. Because think of your energy for skipping rocks. That energy that's there in that little circle is the same energy that spreads out. Okay, same with the universe spreading out over time. Okay, so we know the universe is expanding. We know it started out small, hot, and dense. And we know it's cooling down as it expands. Okay, how do we know? So when you did this and you looked at the Big Bang and all of that, there was definitely a definite spot where our knowledge stops. We don't know how exactly all this started, but let me know if you find out. Okay, so we talked about the electromagnetic spectrum. That's where this will be going. Okay, so look back at those wave notes. Look back at the electromagnetic spectrum. Make sure you're feeling very familiar with it. Reason being is because there is Doppler in space. And in space, we call it redshift, blue shift. Redshift is the stretching out of starlight that we would see if the universe is expanding. So if it's going away from us, we're seeing red. Okay? The blue shift is the compacting of the starlight. We would see if the universe were collapsing or condensing. The closer something is to us, the more blue it is. Okay, another video for you to watch. I'm going to let you watch this one on your own. Okay, and I want you to think, everywhere we look in space, there's a faint layer of energy. It is nearly all the same temperature, all the same wavelength. Okay, and that tells us, it's implying that it all comes from the same event. Okay, something created this energy. We just don't know what that something is at the moment. So make sure you watch the videos in order to get more of a knowledge to be working with, because everything we do is keeping building, remember. All right, and that's it for the Big Bang.